right? So networking means if you talk about this, suppose this is one of the switch. Earlier we were using hub, right? This is a one PC, this is a two PC, three PC, and multiple PCs we were having. Suppose this is the one connectivity we are using. This is the PC1, PC2, PC3, PC4, PC4. Multiple PC we have, just I'm taking the examples, okay? So what happened? We have one hub. In hub or nowadays hub we are not using. Now we are using 99.99% we are using the switches. In this actually, so if you wanted to share some data from one system to other systems, they need a IP address. They need a IP address. I will explain what is IP address. Suppose this system having the IP address 10.1.1.1. This system is having the IP address 10.1.1.2. This system is having the IP address 10.1.1.3. And this system is having the IP address 10. Have a device. If you open your internet, then you will get the IP address, right? Without IP address, packet cannot be delivered. What I'm trying to say, if you don't have a address where you want to send any of the packet, whether it is courier or whether it is anything else, right? If you want to send any of the emails, any of the data, I'm talking about if data. Data means it's come everything. Even it is come your courier also, that is also some kind of packet, right? In the packet also you have to give your house number and house number, street number, your village number, your district and your pin code, like that, right? The same things here also. If you have a multiple PCs, you are connected multiple PCs from one system to other system or any of the device or gateway anywhere. If you wanted to send something, we need the internet connectivity, right? Just we are talking, right? If you go here, you can find the IP address here. Give the IP config. I will explain what is IP config later, don't worry. In IP config, I have connected the wireless, right? In the wireless, I'm getting this IP address. Even in the system also, you can see if you have connected the system, any of the systems with the internet, they should have the IP address, their own IP address. And this is the unique number. If this system is getting the one IP address, other system will not get the IP address. Because see, the multiple IPs, types of IPs are there. I will discuss on that actually. Okay. So let's come into the networking parts. So if you wanted to share something from one system to other system or one location to other locations, we need the network or we need the IP address, right? So we have a multiple way to share the data. If you wanted to communicate with them, so how we can communicate? Device can communicate with the help of IP address to other device. That is also device can communicate. Without IP address, they cannot communicate. Means no IP address means no internet. If no internet, if you are sending something, it won't go. It won't go, right? So we can see here. You can see we can add the multiple device. Like we can add the biometric also. That is also come under the networking parts. We can add the printer also. That is also come under the network parts. Multiple things are there. Okay. And we can connect two types of, we can give the network, we can give the network two types. One is wire network, other is wireless network, right? If you want to use a wire, that is also is going to provide you the connectivity. If you are going to use the wireless, that is also going to provide the connectivity. Okay. If you have a wire, see, like this, we are connected to wire, right? This is the this is the your wire connectivity, right? Like this, we have a wire connectivity. But if you want to connect the wireless, obviously we have some different way to connect the wireless. Suppose this is your wireless device, and somewhere you have this your here you have your laptop. Okay. So from here, like this is the kind of wireless network. It's like this only. So this is the wireless. It's going to connect, right? This is your wireless device. Wireless. This is your laptop, right? So we are going to connect through the wireless also. If you are connecting through the wireless, suppose from your phone, your mobile phone, you are using the hotspot. You are giving the network to the other device also. That entire things are coming under the networking, right? So we can discuss about, we should need IP address to each and every device, to each device to communicate. Okay, whether we are connecting through the wire or wireless doesn't matter. Just we need IP address to communicate to the other device. That is one thing, so we have to take care. Here, so network, group of the components or device connect together to give the user a certain services. Already we discussed about that. Networking means this is the network only. Okay, the important of the networks क्या होता है कि easy to access and sharing of information, sharing the expensive devices and network resources, modern technologies. IP telephone also, it is working based on the IP. We are connecting the video also, we are doing the conferencing also here, right? By using the networking just simply we are connecting more devices, that's it, nothing else. Okay, then we can come, what is the network, what is the internet? What is the internet means, network of network is known as internet. Means the internet is a vast network that connect components all over the world. Through the internet, people can share the informations and communications from anywhere with an internet connectivity. Okay, so without internet we cannot share any of the information. Without internet means, if you are going to assign the internet, you are going to connect the internet, whether it is wire or whether it is wireless, simply you are going to assign the IP address to each and every systems. Without carrier, internet is a kind of carrier. Internet, it's a kind of carrier. When he is going to carry, internet IP is going to carry your informations over the network. Network means simply we have a connectivity, right? This one is here. Suppose this is your internet ISP. This is your internet. We are connecting one more device here, right? So this is one. This is your one PC. This is your another PC, right? This is network means just we connected through the cables. We laid the cable inside the ground or in air also. We just laid the cables. We connected the devices. It is just we added the network parts, right? But how you are going to share the data? We need some carrier, right? We need some carrier. Even when we are traveling from one place to other place, we are the data. Who is going to carry to us, whether it is bus, whether it is train, flight, scooter, anything, right? They are going to carry to us. He is going to drop to over there, right? The same thing, internet, it is a vast, means worldwide, anywhere they are going to share the information. Means without internet, packet should not be delivered, I said in the single lines, right? Without IP address, packet should not be the delivered. Correct? Any question? How we are going to design the network, that is the concept. What is the basic requirement to design the network, or what is the basic things we can start the network, or just we can start the connectivity from one place to other place. First we are going to do the site survey, right? What is the source? First we are going to do the site survey. In the site survey we are going to find the, in site survey we are going to find the location. What is the location here? What is the location? What is a place? Means simply when we are going to start, obviously we are going to find the, what is a location, whether it is fine or not. Where we are going to design, what is a place, in this place we have all the things or not. Means it's comfortable for me, that is the one thing. Or we see, place means we have to check the feasibility of the network also, from where we are going to take the connectivity. Whether it is you are talking from the Tata or Airtel, I'm talking about the carrier, I'm talking about the ISP. If you design, if you are going to build your office in some out of the city, maybe you will not get the connectivity. If you don't have a internet connectivity, then what you can do? That is also we have to very careful, right? Because of that, simply we are going to location and place. It's very important when we are going to design the network. Second things, design. Second things is it's design. Means we'll take the help of network architecture. Means where we can place the switch, where we can place the router, how and what, everything we have to take care of that. How many number of desktop is required, and according to that how many number of switch is required. So architect is there, network architect is there. He's going to design your network, he's going to make your network architecture. So then he's going to help about the design. Actually design is very important. According to that we are going to procure the devices, everything. It's a depends actually. Okay, then implementation. Then implementation. Okay, in implementations, which media you want? Media means simply internet service provider and devices. Which media and what devices, what kind of devices are you going to use? The Cisco devices means it talking about the vendor. And media, we are talking about the internet service provider. Whether you are going to use the ISP, which ISP means Tata, Airtel, Jio. What is the comfortable? And most probably we are going for the redundancy. Redundancy means high availability. Availability means we don't want to get the single second or single minute of failure. So for that we are going to think about that. One link we are going to take from the Tata, another link we are going to take from the Airtel. If anything went wrong with the Tata or Airtel, so we don't want any of the network fluctuation. Okay, so and after that we can check what kind of device we are using for the other organization, and what kind of device we can use over here. Means that we're talking about the vendor network, Cisco, Juniper, multiple vendor we have in the market. So according to that we are going to implement the devices, right? After that we're talking about the firewall. Firewall means we are placing one of the security device in between the WAN and LAN networks. I will explain you, don't worry. I can design the network and I will show you how to and what. So this is the firewall. Thus simply we are blocking unwanted traffic, unwanted person. See, I'm giving an example actually. The firewall, it's a kind of biometric your device. Suppose inside the organization, so we have 100 peoples. In the 100 people, so we put it the fingers, right? According to fingers, they are coming and they are putting this his finger, and he's getting authenticated, and after that he's getting the entry. There is going to open automatically, right? But suppose some other person is coming who's not part of the organization, and he's going to put his finger, it won't open, right? Because this is blocked unwanted persons who's not going to enter in your organization. The same things. Security part is very important for each and every organization, because inside the organization, inside the data center, we have this entire data stored, right? So someone has to take care of this data, right? So because data, it is a moving data, means someone is fetching, someone is accessing that data. It's a moving data, someone has to take care of the data, right? So we using the firewall. In firewall, it's going to block the unwanted traffic from outside to inside. So I can explain what is the firewall. So this is, we are going to take care of this in designing. In after that we are thinking about the upgradation also. Upgradation in future. In future means you can talk, suppose in next 1 month how many users is going to add, right? Means next month or adding the number of users. Maybe we have a capacity 500, we are going to increase to 100 more. So that is also we have to think, right? Whether we have to buy the same times devices, or we can lift the extra ports, or just we can think about that, we can leave the extra space also, and we can lay down the cables. That upgradation we have to think about, right? We can think the upgradation, right? When we are going to upgrade, or just suppose 100 users is coming for the next 2 years, according to that we are thinking, right? According to that we are procuring everything, or in future we are going to procure that, right? The upgradation also the part of designing. Then troubleshoots. Okay, anyone has any question? So we're talking about the networking. So what is the networking? Networking means just we are going to connect the devices together. and share together and share some information, right, from one system to other systems is called networking.